Hey guys, so today I thought I'd go ahead and film my favorites, obsessions, my little happies from the month. I mentioned in a recent video that I kind of, for my favorites, wanted to throw in some different types of things. Don't know why I haven't always done this. I have a little sprinkled it in here and there in the past, but I wanted to talk about beauty mostly. I have some amazing things. I have some really stupid, bizarre frustrations. I don't want to say stupid, but kind of like some frustrations and things that are just making me really happy. Very random. There's a very random weird thing in here too, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go backwards. Let's start with this, a product that's a little, not horrible, but there's something really weird here. Okay, this isn't bad because I will say that Philosophy makes a, oh my gosh, what's it called? No, what is the one that I get every winter? I don't remember, but it's the bluish gray or silvery one. I love that stuff. They're very just faintly scented. They're not bad. They're, okay, so this is the Amazing Grace one. I got it in a Sephora haul months back, and you can kind of see I have not used that much of, okay, it's like down to there, but it's not picking up. Which, I mean, that is a pretty good bit because this is huge. I've used it, I would say, probably 20 times. I mean, but every time I use it, I think it's very faintly scented. You're not going to notice it throughout the day, which is okay. The lather is the same as anything else that I think I would get at a drugstore or anything like that. So I don't think I would, like, make it a point to go somewhere to get, just to get this. I cannot even take it seriously. Like, all this stuff that's like, it's a nice little saying, but every time I'm in the shower and I read that, I'm just like, it's talking about like grace, and part of it's really cute and nice, but then some of it is just sounds so like, it's like grace is something money can't buy and credentials rarely produce. The smartest, the prettiest, the most talented, the richest or the poorest can't help it. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I don't like reading that in the shower. Like, I like it. I like reading things in the shower. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'll always like, I like to read my shampoo and I like, is that weird? But this just is kind of, what is that word? Not smug, what is that word? Maybe that is the word. Oh gosh, it's all over me now. It smells delicious, but it's nothing I would say unique. My biggest pet peeve with the whole thing, okay, is I do not like products that have the word, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, this is gonna get weird. These 3 words I do not ever wanna see on a product. I'm just gonna say. Urinary tract irritation. Okay, I can't, I can't, okay? I get it. I think that that's a almost common sense thing as a female. Like I said, this is gonna get weird, I don't care. You know that you can't use things that are heavily like fragranced, or like I would say harsh soaps or things like that. You feel me? I can't. Okay, but seriously, I do not need to read that says that on here. It says prolonged exposure will cause urinary tract irritation. To skin, urinary tract irritation, not into it. I get that that's a possibility with everything, but Philosophy, trust me, you need to get those words off of your product. And it's like, I use it still, and like every day, not every day, but when I do use it, I use it hoping like, okay, this is the day I'm really gonna fall in love with this, but then I think, urinary tract irritation's written on the bottle. And then I gotta check it, like, is it still on there? Yep, it's still on there, okay. And it just, something about it makes my skin crawl. I have 2 more products that I would say are bad. I want to start this off and I'm good now. That was kind of funny, and I know that was a little weird. And it's been something that's kind of been like perplexing me and just has been on my mind. It's just been a product that I'm just like, what? Forever. If you like Philosophy, tell me why. Tell me, is it because of the way it feels? Is it because it's I would never use it as a shampoo, I don't think. Maybe I would. I don't know if I was in a pinch. I think it would be great for like a guest bathroom. And then it would be everything. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that in our basement. I'm gonna have that, and then you could use it for whatever. But then I don't want my guests seeing the word urinary tract irritation. I can't. Okay, I'm back. I'll talk about the 2 bad products at the end. I have loved scent and perfume, and oh my gosh, okay, the Lombardon's Low or whatever by Diptyque that has the swan on it. I could say that's a favorite all day long. It's just such a weird fragrance. It's very rosy, very mysterious, very like lovely. That was fairly new recently. The Hermes Jour de Hermes Gardenia. So nice. Very like beachy, sunscreeny, but like Hermes fancy and like sophisticated. This is like a mix of everything that I like. It's everything. Like, you really, really need to try this fragrance. It's very, very good. I did get this at an Hermes store. I don't know if it's super readily available. I remember trying to find a link to it online and I couldn't, but it's very, very good. I've had this for over a month, been loving that. I just, every time I use it, I love it. It's just a happy, happy scent. Something that is a throwback. I realized lately with some of my new scents, like I said, that Hermes is a mix of beachy and sophisticated. It says gardenia, but I pick up that a little bit, but it's not typical gardenia. It's very sophisticated and beachy, I think. I am obsessed with scents from the 90s. If you guys remember, like the Liz Claiborne in the Triangle, or I remember I had like so many different ones. There was like, well, if I remember my fragrances that I had, it was one that was green that I remember we could like get at Kmart or whatever, and it was called like Skin something. I forgot, but it was green. Loved that. I had Baby Soft. Loved Baby Soft. I had that when I was really little too. I remember that was like my first one. I wore that like when I was in elementary school and stuff. But then I wore it, I remember like as I got a little older, like in middle school, I loved that. Sunflowers. I'm getting into this because I've got a few fragrances that smell like that I realized over the last week it hit me. These are like throwback scents. That's why I got these. They remind me of those other things. Do you remember that scent called Electric Youth? Oh my gosh, it was hot pink, and I remember the bottle was so awesome. It had like a spiral pink thing. Oh my gosh, I remember that didn't last too long. I remember I got it, and I think I was probably like in elementary school. I don't remember. I was probably like in 5th or 6th grade, and I remember I had my hair up, and I remember being in my room and I was spraying it, and I thought, oh, I'll spray a little on my hair. And I remember spraying it on my hair so much that it was like gross. And I think shortly after that, it mysteriously disappeared. I think my mom was like, okay, she's not quite ready for fragrance. I don't think I was, but but I just remember loving that. Anyways, okay, so I was thinking the other day, my Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet reminds me of that Liz Claiborne scent. That is what this reminds me of, but a little more sophisticated. So I am so digging this even more now because it's like, that's what it smells like. And then the L'Eau d'Issy totally hit me. It has that sunflower scent to it. It smells like sunflowers, but more sophisticated. So into this. So into those 90s scents. Oh my gosh, like wish I had those. I don't think they sell them anymore, but oh my gosh, how fun. Okay. The mascara. I have gone, this last month has been like the month of mascara. I've tried so many new ones, and I have found some really, really good ones. But out of all the ones that I got, the Tom Ford, the Burberry, they're very different. The Burberry was very good for like a clean, natural look. I like to kind of pair that when I'm going to do like a wispy, like false lash look, kind of like I did. The Tom Ford was very like, not goopy, but it was very dramatic. The Volume de Chanel is just wonderful. We all know that. I just cannot get over how wonderful this one is, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. It is the Urban Decay Perversion. It is so fabulous. You barely have to work with it very long at all. It gives you that wispy look, but it gives you so much volume and drama that it's insane how I think that it just applies so well. It transfers to your lashes so well. I just can't. It's so good. If you have not tried this, do yourself a favor and get this. I don't know why I was never excited about a lot. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. A lot of Urban Decay products, while there's very few that I strongly dislike, they just don't excite me all that much. Like when this came out, I didn't run out and get it. But like some of their products are my all-time favorite products, like the 24/7 liners. Like I love those, but it's like I should be excited about things, but I just was not excited about trying this, and I'm so glad that I did because it is wonderful. Went back to the Clinique BB. I would say I went back because I was like hardcore into this a couple months ago, or a month, I don't remember, when I was reviewing it, whatever, and I just, you know, it just happened that I got other things. I was trying different things. I started using the It CC again, the Rachel K, and I found the Rachel K to be just a tad drying as I used it over time. It's wonderful. I really liked it, but over time it was a bit drying. When I went back to this, oh my gosh, that's what I'm wearing today. Like, that's it. And I have on a little bit of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural just in my zone. Holy crap. I can honestly say this is more full coverage than my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It's so much better, and it holds up super well. Don't let the acne solutions scare you. It doesn't have any salicylic acid. It doesn't have anything weird in it. It has SPF 40. It's like one of those really thin, watery, which I've never really liked anyone's like that in the past, but I'm not kidding. I think you have to apply it with your fingers because otherwise a brush would just soak it up. A sponge would soak it up. I apply it with my fingers. I put it on. I do not have to use concealer. This is like zero concealer, and you may think, oh, Tiffany, you have great skin. I don't. Like, I have adult acne things left over. I have a few breakouts here and there. I have things that I have to cover. This is freaking amazing, and you can actually, like, on my forehead where I have like a little bit of like hyperpigmentation from old breakouts, and like right there where I have that darkness from old breakouts, I can use just a tiny bit more, put it on my fingers and pat it in, and it's gone. But don't let the acne solutions name fool you. It's not medicated or anything. It's just going to really not break you out. That's what I love about it. It's just so light. The ingredients in it are just very conscious of not breaking you out. So if you break out easily with things, I think you would love this. And I don't need to use a moisturizer with this. I'm so like on my new skincare lately. Like, I love what I'm using lately. If you have not checked out that last video, check it out. And that's kind of a part of it. I don't like to put a whole lot of products on my skin, and that is such a double, triple duty product. I've been really into scrubbing lately. I'm almost out of this delicious paste by L'Occitane. If you have a recommendation for a really good scrub, although, see, this is the thing. This is a great scrub. There's absolutely nothing that I would change about it. I would love to repurchase it, but I love trying new things. So please recommend me your favorite scrubs that I could try. I've just really been loving it. I find that it makes my legs look better. It just makes everything look better. I just love it. I mean, obviously that's what exfoliation does, but this product is so good because after you use it, you don't even need to use lotion. Like, it just makes your arms look not shiny, but it gives it that glow, and your chest and your legs. It just makes everything look so good. Another Clinique product, major throwback, and not even long enough to, I'd say, make a favors, but I don't care. I am gonna throw this in because I am so into this. That's what I'm wearing today. The Plum Gorgeous blush I mentioned in my recent haul video. I can say this is a favorite because this is probably, I would say, probably the 5th one that I've owned in my lifetime. I used to use this stuff. I had no other blushes. This is what I would use. This was like my little gem. Loved it. Carried it everywhere with me when I was in high school. Just use the heck out of it, and it just has a special place in my heart, and I'm so sad, and I feel bad that I haven't had one. This is like, you know, I have emotional ties to this product. I'm invested in this, but I love it. It works so well. It makes your skin look, gives it that sort of tan look, and I don't tan at all. I have no sun on me at all. Like, I don't use any self-tanner either, because I just feel gross. I have not been into that at all. I just like to look pale. I like it. I don't care. But on my skin, you know, when you warm it up a bit, this does a good job of that because it gives you that like healthy blush look, but it gives you a bit of like a healthy, not bronze look, but sort of a natural, you know. A couple more things. I hate to even mention this because I feel like I could throw it into every favorite, so I'm not even gonna. It's the NYX Highlight Contour Palette. I use it for everything. I don't use any other bronzers. I don't use any other highlight powders. If you can get this, you gotta get this. It's awesome. I use this for my bronzer. I sort of like mix the two just very lightly and just contour a little. Do it. It's so good. I mentioned this in my a lot of recent videos. I did a demo. I just filmed that skincare video and I talked about this. The makeup eraser. I've had this for over a year now, and I know it's a very buzzed about thing now because it's available on Sephora, and you know, I just did my video on it, but it's not a thing that I got and thought, hey guys, let me show you. Literally had this for a year. And after using it and then going back to other things and using it again and really, really loving it lately, I think I can say this is a true favorite. I'm so happy that I don't need any other products. I don't have to buy any makeup makeup removers, or it's just so easy. You just use water with it. I'm not going to get into that. If you want to see more about it, I will link to that below, but holy crap, this is like really, really nice. The bag that I have been carrying the most, my Louis Vuitton Eva clutch, the Damier Ebene. So into this right now. I'm loving this bag. I considered getting it in the monogram, and then I thought, no, love this bag. And I did do a recent review on it, and I showed what I have in it, what will fit in it. Right now I don't have anything in it because I switched into something else. But oh my gosh, if you have kids, don't be afraid of smaller bags. I have found myself using my smaller bags so much more since I had Olivia, because I can just throw this on, put my essentials in it, bring her diaper bag with us, and it is like on, and I don't have to like use my hands. And you know, I don't want to like show these and be like, oh, these are really expensive things, and I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna totally be real with you. I have enjoyed the heck out of these Chanel espadrilles. Oh my goodness. I thought to myself, you know, I don't want to be so careful with them. I want to be careful with things like I do with bags and stuff, but I want to use things. If I'm going to spend that much money on something, I want to use them. I want to enjoy them. I don't want to sit them on a shelf and never use them. You know, I don't want them to waste away. So I have worn the heck out of these. Loved them. I mean, I wouldn't wear them in like a rainstorm or like, you know, just do unnecessary stupid things in them, but I'm not kidding. These are so good. So good. This style of shoe, I'm not saying, hey, go out and buy these shoes, but I'm saying like, these are good. These are a good purchase too. These are such an investment because these are hard to find, and people like sell the rattiest ones for like way more than what they go for. Not that that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm just saying, like, who even cares? Like, be smart about things that you buy. Buy things that are gonna hold their value. One more thing. I thought, like, okay, I have so many things in my house that make me feel good. You know, I talked the heck out of those diptyque candles. I know, I'm obsessed with those. You guys know that. There's so many things that make me happy. But every time I go into my kitchen, and it's like, you know, centrally located in our house, we're there all the time in our kitchen. There's these items in the kitchen that always makes me feel good. And it's these, my Mickey Mouse salt and pepper shakers. I know, I don't even care. This is odd and random, but these are my little favorites. You get them at the actual parks. You can get these at mine, like from Disney World. That's where I've never been to Disneyland. Disney World is like, I'm obsessed with Disney World. Brad and I are huge Disney freaks. Pretty sure, I don't know if you could get them from the Disney store. Maybe you could find them other places. I wouldn't get them like used or anything. They just make me so happy. I love Disney. I love Mickey Mouse, and these are perfect in my kitchen because they're very like my style, but they're still fun and they actually work really well. Random other fun fact, I filled them up for the video so they were all pretty, but I just love them. These feel so good. They're just so wonderful. They're so heavy, and people always comment on them, and they just make me feel so good. I think out of everything that I showed in this video, those salt and pepper shakers are like it. So these are two products that I have honestly maybe even buzzed about. One of them you're not going to be surprised by because it's been a very like thing for me. You've seen my confusion on this, like my inner struggle with this product. One of them is highly buzzed about, highly buzzed about on YouTube. A product that I even buzzed about and have like raved about because it is so beautiful. When you first apply it, it is wonderful. It is the NARS. You're gonna be so shocked. Hang on to your seats. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use the shade Vanilla. You can use it on your eye area. You can use it on blemishes. The consistency is perfect for both, which is rare to find in a concealer. I always say you need different tones for your face and your under eye. You need different consistency, different staying power, different ingredients, whatever. So I use different products. This one I find you can use for both. However, okay, so when you first apply it, it's beautiful. I've applied this with my fingertips. I've applied it with the brush. I've applied it with a beauty blender. Oh my gosh, coverage amazing to die for. Like, looks beautiful when you first apply it. The finish is awesome. By the end of the day, I look like a roadmap. Like, and I mentioned this in my skincare video. It settles, or it, you know, like when you smile, when you talk, when anything. I have these just all over, and I'm thinking, holy crap, like, did I age overnight, you know? So then, you know, I'll use a different product and I'll say this I mean, this is not surprising. The Prep and Prime Radiant Rose, I wish this came in skin tone shades in this. I mean, it's fine, but if I had serious dark circles, because this is more pink toned and it's fine for me, it's brightening, it covers what it needs to cover, but if I had serious dark circles and I need something heavy duty, I wish that it came in skin tone shades with this same formula. This does not do that, so I can do the same thing, apply it the same way. Eye cream, no eye cream, same thing. And every time I try this, it does that. It settles so badly. I'll use a lot and I will try the tiniest amount and it still does it. I'll set it, I won't set it. Same thing. I can't deal with it. I don't know, and I want to like it so much, but I think sometimes you've got to be careful with these types of things, and even with, I guess you kind of learn people's style. Do they review things right away? Do they really give them a chance? I do things kind of both, I think, but I'm really into how things are like long run, you know, are they good right away? Are they, I think most people are like that too, but just be careful. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. This is bizarre. If you have skin that just, you don't have any lines, you're 12 years old and it's just nothing, then maybe this will work. But I hate to say that because I'm sure it works well for people, because, or else people would be honest about it, saying that I don't know. I have tried it because I thought this can't be doing that, because everybody raves about it. But it does, for me, does that. Maybe it doesn't do it on anybody else. I just finally had to put it away and think, I can't use it. Like it just, but I can use anything else and that doesn't happen. And then I'm not going to get into this too much because I've talked about this so much, but the Laura Mercier mineral powder, I think I said one time, okay, I'm putting it away, and then I got it back out. This is hard because it's such a beautiful product. It is a true like mineral foundation that has kind of buildable coverage. You're not going to get super full coverage out of it, but it's beautiful. You'll need just a little bit of concealer with it, just like a typical mineral foundation. It's the prettiest one I've ever tried. It's the easiest to work with. It's so beautiful. It gives me the coverage that I want. Like I said, it's not cakey or full, which you've got to be careful with these, because if they're too full, then they will look, it's hard to explain with different things, but beautiful. And then like you'll go somewhere, you'll look in the mirror and you're like, oh gosh, it's like pretty, you know. Then 3 hours, 4 hours later, it's kind of like, okay. 5 hours later, okay. It gets really weird. Like I have never seen anything like hold up this crappily. But I want to love it so much. I love it so much. But I just have to put it away because I keep using it. It's like I can't quit you. Like I cannot quit it, but it doesn't hold up worth a crap. And I will say that could have to do with my skin type. So could the under eye concealer. However, this area is not oily or anything for me, and it's not particularly dry. But maybe the Laura Mercier doesn't hold up because of my skin type. I have combination skin. I'm very like, I don't have any oil, but I'm not super dry here. It's just very normal here. I'm a little oily, but not like I used to be. I don't blot my face during the day a lot. I just haven't found oiliness to be an issue, so maybe, I just don't know. So I can't say that it's like oil because it's not just in one area. It's everywhere. I'm just not into it. So those products are because of how they wear throughout the day for me. You may love them. I'm sure so many people love them and they work great for so many people, or they wouldn't be as popular as they are. So, but for me, that happened. Totally happened. Totally crappy. So that's it. I will link to what I can below. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you hopefully with, I've got a tutorial planned. I've got a lot of stuff planned. A lot of different types of things I'm going to try to do, like more get ready with me type videos, because I really do like doing those things. I just like to keep it natural. I don't really like sitting down and planning some big tutorial, but I know that you guys do like that get ready with me style. So I'm going to try to do those more regularly. Some more handbag videos, obviously beauty stuff a lot, and yeah, so I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll link to what I can below, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.